So we're going to act like it's brand new, okay? But, okay, well, let's say it like this. It's brand new to me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Deidre, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for returning. We are going to unbox Louis Vuitton personal planner, and I bought this pre-loved. Let's go ahead, jump right off into this video. I did rip this off. It's wrapped in this nice bubble wrap. They made sure that it was well protected. And it is, yes, the black damier bean pattern. And let's take a nice look at it to make sure what it looked like. I don't see no imperfection. Let's open her up. As we can see, it was purchased in 2013, and it looked like it was never used. We got the stickers in here. The back of it is nice. A bigger pin loop. It says Louis Vuitton on the screws right here. Comes with a ruler and a person thingy. But as you can see, it has someone else's hot stamp on here. But we're going to figure out either how to get that off or cover it up. But that's neither here nor there. But this planner looks like it was never used. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's check the rings out. See if they open or close. They are good and tight. The strap is nice. We don't need to see no cracking. So I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase. And we can go ahead and get this thing set up today.
3 days later.
I finally got some things in the mail that I wanted to put in my planner. I went on ahead, wiped it out, got everything out of there. We're just going to start with a blank canvas. The things that I received came from cloth and paper. Funny story about this particular sub box. I received a notification that said it was delivered. And the moment I got home, I looked for it and it wasn't there. I immediately sent the email to the U.S. Postal Service so that they will put an extra tracking on my package. Why was my package delivered to a whole nother street? But I'm glad that they were able to find my package. And this is what it had on there. Wrong street. It was already opened. It was already unsealed. So whoever actually got my box really was trying to find out what was in it. So I guess it wasn't something that they wanted. So they put a wrong address, piece of paper taped to it, and I guess they gave it back to the Postal Service so they can return it back to me. And that's how I got my box the very next day with my pens in it. I already took the pen tester out of it for the Penspiration. Came with this. And I received these ink pens in this clear envelope. And it came with 5 ink pens, but I took the other one out because I really like the way that one writes. It's shaped like this one, but it's a black ink and it's kind of a purple color. This one writes really, actually all of them write really nice. I like all of them. So these are the different color inks. The one that I really like is a 0.4. This one, no, I think it's this one, is the 0.5. This one is a 0.5 as well. This one is a 0.5. And this one is a 0.5. As you can tell from my handwriting on this pen tester sheet, they all write amazing. I will be trying to use every last one of them because they all write nicely. They remind me of the way they write. They're similar to emoji. They write exactly like this ink pen does. This is the other ink pen that's in this collection, and this is my favorite one. Oh my God, this pen, I wish I had 10 of these. Anybody that knows me, they know I love a good ink pen, and this by far, out of all the pens that's in the Penspiration for September, this one is my favorite. And this is the name of it, if you can see that. You know, so yeah, so put this back in here, set this to the side. I guess I can just show you what came in my box. I like this quote, so I'm going to put it in a frame and put it on my desk. Everything that I ordered for September, well, in the September box, was for my personal planner. As you know, we got these. It's already open, so it's not too much I can do about this. So I tried to keep them all together. So I received these half pages. I received, well, the calendar that comes on a small task card. I received this inbox card, 6-7 things that you can do or incorporate in your inbox. The small journaling card for November. I received 2 of these in my order, and then I received these sticky notes. I received these dots. I like these dots because, for one, they're black and this planner is black, so these would definitely be the dots that I'll be using. This change dashboard, which has a nice smooth buttery feel to it. I have this vellum right here that says November. I have this inbox dashboard, and might as well go ahead and take this off because whoever received my box, I guess they wanted to play with this a little bit. I received this 3rd quarter of the year dashboard with the 3 at the top. I received these personal inbox inserts. I received some personal inserts for November. It looks really clean, and this is the layout for these inserts. I like this one because it's a smaller section and it has lines. And the only thing that kind of threw me off about these inserts is I can barely see what this is right here. Of course, you know, I wear glasses, so I guess I'm gonna have to make sure that I keep my glasses on when I'm actually trying to figure out what I want to put in these 3 areas. And we have some executive grid notes inserts. I received some other things as well from the planner girl. Well, that's her name on Instagram, and she made me these nice paper clips with the Louis Vuitton inspired flower on them. These are so amazing and I love them, and I got 2 of each. I like it because I specifically asked for the black paper clips because it goes really good up against my black planner. And I also received this charm as well from her shop, and I just wanted something that I could just basically either hang off my rings to go this way or maybe hang off my ring at the bottom. And I got some of these small teardrop paper clips. I got a whole pack of these. So I made myself this little bookmark out of some Tom Ford ribbon that I received on a gift, and add the princess crown charm and a little cute high heel with a pink bow on the side. I thought those were cute. Let's get on off into trying to figure out how to put all this planner goodness to work. You know what? There's one other thing that was in that box. These, the note paper, and it just says memo. I just like it because it's some paper and I can get a nice ink pen and write my name, practice my handwriting or whatever on this. So this will always be in my purse in a Ziploc bag because I love this paper. Back to what I was saying, I decided to try my hand at making some dividers just for right now, you know, just so I will have this month to be a no spend month. And this is kind of what I came up with. I came up with these, and I went to Office Max and, you know, got some, what is that, some folders that were, let me show you what size they were. They were this size, and I just cut them down to size and laminated them. And it came with its own template, you know, that you run through your printer. You know, you put whatever you want on the template in the computer, and you run it through your printer for them to print out. You could pick your own font, and these are the tabs that I kind of wanted in my planner. By these being the size they were, they kind of ran all the way to the end. I tried to measure them out, but I just added this extra one that will be my self-care behind my devotional tab. So most of them line all the way up, good enough for me. And they say what I want them to say, so I'm going to use these. The first one that I'm going to put together is, as you can see, these came in my sub box for, was it August? And all I did was use cloth and papers template on their website, printed October on here, wrote in no spin, and then I just put the transparent one over it just to protect it. And I was just going to add this right over here so I can see every time I open up my planner, that means Deidre, no spin. No, don't go and buy a paper clip. No, don't go and buy, you know, insert for October. It's no. So this is the first divider that I'm going to place in here. And that's the first one. The second divider is my write down. And then I have a monthly tab. And then I have a YouTube one. So we're going to put that in. Since for the last 2.5 years, I've been in school for healthcare management. And this will be the tab that I will use for all my extra school things that I need, deadlines, assignments, anything that's involving online school education, I'll put behind this tab. This is my devotional tab. Last but not least, it's gonna be my self-care tab. Now that we got those in, we're just gonna leave that right there. Well, we'll take it off for right now just so you can see. I think they look kind of janky a little bit, but once I get some paper and inserts and all that behind it, it'll flow the way I need it to flow. Backstory, we already talked about this. I'm not gonna let that bother me, but we're gonna start with this and see if I got something in my stash that I can cover it up. So what I came up with, I had a few puffy stickers that can actually cover this up. What I did was I grabbed those, it's a pair of lips, you know, cover that up. And, you know, they're removable, you know, so it's not permanent or anything like that. I like fingernail polish because we all get our nails done. So I said I was gonna put this right here. And I like lipstick lip gloss. I'm gonna put this one right there. So we're just gonna hide that for right now. So we're gonna act like it's brand new, okay? But okay, well, let's say it like this, it's brand new to me. Now that we got this in here, we're going to put the inbox dashboard in front of this. So let's take this and take this off. I'm just glad I got the box back. Let's just turn this tab because I want to put this behind there. Let's put this right here. I have some inbox inserts. 4 sheets. Which is front and back. We're going to just put that right there. So then this is the write it down tab. Now we're going to, well, you know what, let me go back. Let me put this dashboard in here for the write it down. Since we're going into the 3rd quarter of the year, we're just going to put that right there. put that in front of there. And then we're going to add some note paper. So we're going to just add this grid paper in that we can use this for. So, and then we're going to do the monthly tab. So we're going to put the monthly in. I printed out some inserts from Jacinthia's printables, and this actually says a weekly on it. I'm gonna continue to use these for right now. And YouTube, that's my next tab. So we need something for my YouTube idea. So these are the inserts that I'm gonna use for YouTube. Put those in there. We have my school. We're going to use these executive notes for my school. Let's put this in here. And then we have my devotional area. I decided to use some inserts that I have for a personal recollection planner. It has a monthly section that I never use, that's not even written on. So I just took one of those nice beautiful black paper clips that I was talking about, and I clipped it together. I have to go back and write the rest of my devotions because I have them on another piece of paper, and I was going to add these so I can write down a verse a day. And then my last tab is my self-care tab. This is the vellum that I printed out from Jacinthia's printables for my self-care section. Let me do it like this. Put it behind the tab. I was going to add a few of these, which I had to kind of cut them down a little bit because they were a little bit too wide for me. So I just cut them down and I punched them. You're not going to really see that because it's just some self-care stuff that I wanted to write down that I need to pick up. So let's go back and let's add some cuteness in here. I picked this printable up, and I thought I would put this in front of the self-care dashboard. With my devotionals tab, I just thought that I would place this one in there. I picked this up off of Pinterest, and I like what it said. What is coming is better than what is gone. I'm going to add that to it, and I added my own piece of washi tape. As far as school is concerned, I thought that I would just put this dashboard in front of it, and this is my YouTube tab. Let's see, here we go. It's that time of the year that everybody is putting on sweaters and putting on jackets and stuff, so I decided to print this off of Pinterest, and I like that it said sweater weather. That is definitely a tongue twister, and I like the aesthetic that was in this picture, so I'm going to put this in front of my YouTube. With the monthlies, we already got some cute stuff on there, so we're just going to leave that as is. I think I'm just going to take this journaling card that we received in here and place, let me put it down here, and place a paper clip up against that one and do that like that, and then cover it up with this. Yeah, and then we have our inbox, which I think I'm gonna put this on the other side of this, and then I'm going to add this paper clip to this, so this can remind me of what I need to do as far as my inbox is concerned, and maybe add a few things and make it truly my own. So we're gonna put that right there. I'm definitely not a morning person, so this is really something I just had to have because it takes you a minute to get it together in the mornings. Would you look at her nails? They match mine. This is where this came from. So we're going to close this, and then we're going to add this back on here. We're just going to put this up against here to remind myself October is a no spin. And my self-care tabs, I have one for the AM and one for the PM. Yeah, in my monthly, I like to look at this when I'm filling out my planner. And I said that I was going to put these in my school area for each one of my classes so I can make sure that I stay up to date on all my assignments. I'm going to open up my dots and I'm going to use these in my monthly section and in my school section. So you get 2 sheets of the dots. So I'm just gonna plop these in the back of my planner. Let's see what we could put over here. It says the planner girl. I have a fall journaling card that I wanted to place in here. Let me see, it can't open out right here. I think I'm just gonna put it right there. I have these sticky notes to remind me when I need to write something down. Last but not least, I still wanted to take this monthly journaling card and stick it right here so I can have the month at a glance at the beginning. A couple more things that I needed to add. This in there. I put it on a silver ring to make it a little longer, so when I open it up, I could just slide it on and it can just hang down like that off of my planner. And for right now, I will just use this one paper clip and clip this right there to hold that together so I can just get to the day that I need to get to. And there you have it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. If you got to this point in my video, then that means you kind of like this content that I'm giving you. Now, if you did make it this far, go ahead and hit 2 hearts. And as always, bye-bye, my divas. Bye-bye.